Tammy. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're cooking a pepperoncini, that's how I pronounce it, a pepperoncini pulled beef sandwich with roasted potato and garlic salad. I did look up how to pronounce pepperoncini because that's how I pronounce it. I'm from Texas and I don't think I have much of a Texas accent, but that's how I pronounce it. The Italian word last night was pepperoncini, but I'll say pepperoncini. This is the simplest protein that we have cooked. It has 2 ingredients and that's it. And the beef that I used beef chuck top blade roast that was on sale for $3.99 a pound. So I bought a pound of it, which is good for 4 people. Before I continue talking about food, which is why I know we're here, but let me just explain my outfit. When I was with one of our Goodwill makeover people, Amy, our cute pregnant Amy, this was one of the pairs of pants that she found for me. They were $1.99. The brand is not your daughter's jeans, so I know that makes me old, but they look cute. They were $1.99. My belt was 79 cents. My top I got from ARC at the end of the winter time when they had all that sweater sale going on. So I got this for 99 cents. My earrings again, another pair from the clearance rack at Kmart for 90 cents. So anyway, what I did with the beef was, and we already pre-cooked this because it took about 4 or 5 hours, and Trig does not want to be at my house for 4 or 5 hours while we're letting the crock pot cook. So all I did was I stuck the roast in there. This is so easy. Got a jar of pepperoncini peppers. You can find it in the condiment aisle. And all I did was pull out the peppers, cut off the stems, didn't have to seed them or anything. Put the entire jar of peppers with the stems off on top, poured the juice in, turned it on low, cooked it for about 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll just shred it. And I will say, if you're going to cook more than a pound, your time will increase. So like if you get a 2 pound or 3 pound, it's going to take 6 to 8 hours on low. And the other thing we have is the roasted potato and garlic potato salad. This is an Emerald Lagasse recipe, and I apologize right now to Emerald Lagasse. If y'all cook my recipe and it's not quite as good as his, because I did have to play with the ingredients a little bit to get it into my $10 range. I used red potatoes because they were on sale. Little red potatoes, new potatoes. They cooked for about 40 minutes with olive oil, kosher salt, and pepper. And then what's in this foil is an entire head of garlic that I just cut off about a ½ an inch of the top, wrapped it in foil, didn't peel it or anything. We need to pull that out and let that cool just for a bit until we can actually handle it. Meanwhile, we're going to heat up some olive oil. And once that gets heated up, we're going to add about a cup of sweet onion to the pan. This is going to take about 10 minutes for the onion to brown, get soft. And I don't know if you guys know this, but well, maybe after that last video, a couple videos ago, maybe when you saw my kitchen, but Trig and I typically videotape 2 videos in one day. So if you go to one video, my kitchen is usually really clean when we start, but then there's other videos that when I start, there's dishes all over the place. That's because we do 2 videos in one day, and I don't have time to clean up between cooking shows because I have to go change outfits and let's get our priorities straight. So while those are cooking, I just want to show you. I went ahead, like I said, I cooked this last night, and I pretty much shredded everything, but I just want to show you. If you've never done pulled or shredded, the meat is so tender. How I do it is I just take a fork and I just pull everything apart. Just like that. It's so easy, and I actually just do it right in the pan. And when you do this, it actually can make the meat go further. This will easily, it's 1 pound of beef at $3.99 a pound for the roast. This would make probably 6 sandwiches or 4 sandwiches for really hungry people. The jalapenos, what I did, my daughter-in-law, this is who I got the recipe from, she said they chopped up some of the jalapeno after it was cooked. I just took my fork and kind of shredded it again, and I like the fact that it's got some big pieces of pepperoncini in there. And again, 2 ingredients and no work. I mean, no prep work except for taking the stems off. And that is ready. And you know what? It has so much flavor. You don't need mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, onions, lettuce. You don't need anything else. It's done. Our onions are done. They smell delicious. I'm going to take that off the heat. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this garlic. So you can see where I just cut off the ends of it. And what we're going to do, we're just squeezing the pulp of the garlic right out. And there might be an occasional skin, like right there, but it's so easy to pull out. It just comes right out. And you didn't even have to do anything. I just covered it in the foil and cooked it in the same pan as I did the potatoes. We have our head of garlic that we squeezed out the pulp. To that we're going to add 1 egg, some chopped green onion, lemon juice, fresh chopped rosemary. Again, I just have to say this, they came from my garden. But again, I priced it as if I bought it at the grocery store. Seriously, all of my herbs that I bought, I planted a lot by seed, but most of the ones that I got that I wanted to use right away, I got for like $3.49. And I've been using them for already like 3 weeks, and they're still growing. So I just encourage you to grow your own herbs. So we added rosemary, we're going to add some salt and pepper, and then we're going to puree it. First I'm going to plug it in. Oh no, it's broken! There we go. So while this is pureeing, you want to add in olive oil slowly. Again, the smell is incredible. So that is totally done. We're going to add our onions to our roasted potatoes. All we're going to do, I would typically put this into a bowl before I served it, but it's just us. See, if I'd put this in a bowl, then the potatoes would not be sticking right this second. And I don't know if I mentioned what the total price was for me. For the buns, the beef sandwich that we're going to have, the potato salad, it came in at $9.13. Again, I only used 1 pound of the roast. Last thing we're going to do to the potato salad, the roasted potato and garlic salad, add a little bit of parsley. And I will not bore you with the fact that that parsley came from my garden, even though it did. And typically I would just bite into this, but Trig always wants to taste everything. So I'll just take a little bite and then he'll finish off the plate. No condiments whatsoever necessary for this. Oh my God, that's really good. I say that all the time. It's really good. This is what I'm unsure of. Let me try it. Really good. It's a different take on a potato salad. You make pulled pork sandwiches, pulled chicken sandwiches all the time. At $3.99 a pound for my roast, which you can find roast on sale for that price all the time. The pepperoncini peppers with the buns, everything. $9.13 for a family of 4. Better than hamburgers at fast food. Tastes good. It's fresh. It's wonderful. Okay, I will see you next week, and cheers. She's